What's going on, everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to do some routine maintenance on your road bike hub. This may not be specific to your hub, but it's relatively simple and easy to do if you have easy maintenance style hub. This here is the Boyd Cycling 85 Road Hub. This is for the rim brake systems. And this is really easy to clean and maintain. Basically, I already pulled out the old cassette because I'm going to be putting on a brand new one today. I actually have my new build underway here. This is the Specialized S-Works SL6 rim brake Shagan edition. Really excited about this one. This is the Superstar 2019 frame. Really stoked to get this built up. This is going to replace my Trekkie Manda, but more on that in a whole nother video. I'm actually working on a full-on build video for that, but in preparation for the full-on build for basically a new used road bike is to make sure all the other parts are dialed in, and that's one, making sure that I got a fresh cassette on here with a fresh chain, and I want to make sure the inside, the internals of this actual body of this hub here is nice and clean. So basically what you want to do is pull out your cassette, and then after that you want to make sure that your actual cassette body here is nice and clean. You want to also pull out the end caps. Now this is super easy to do. All you have to do is take off one end cap. I'm gonna put that right there. And basically, before you pull out the actual axle, you want to just pull out the actual cassette body itself. And when you do that, it's simple, just like so. This is the Shimano Hyperglide system. This has 6 pawls around this entire Freehub body. And so while I had already cleaned this, I'm gonna just basically share with you how to do it. So basically what you wanna do is just simply grab your dry cloth, whatever, you know, mechanic dry towel you have, and just make sure you get all the gunk out of there, as you can see here. And make sure you don't pop any of these pawls out. They could be a little tricky to get back in, but it's happened to me before, not with this hub specifically, but in the past it has happened with other wheel sets that I've owned. But you wanna make sure you don't pop any of those pawls out. So what you wanna do is just make sure you get a nice clean all around. And you wanna do the same thing with the actual hub body. So what you can do is just pop out that axle. Comes out simple. Make sure you don't lose the spacer that's in here. Some wheels require that, mine does. And then you want to just make sure you clean that axle as well if there's any gunk on it. And inside you can just make sure everything looks solid. And you want to clean these engagements here as well. So I like to do that, get any old grease and gunk out of there. And make sure your flange, this is a good opportunity to like clean your flange. You want to make sure that's nice and clean as well. So I like to go in there and do that. And another thing too is just clean the entire wheel. I really like to basically oil each spoke, and you can do that with like some chain lube. So I like to go to each nipple starting right at the valve, and then just go all the way around with one drop of lube on each spoke, just so that, you know, if you're riding in the water sometimes, or, you know, conditions could definitely make it hard for those spokes to turn or whatever, if you need to chew the wheel. And it also would help prevent any rust. And you want to do it across each section as well of the spokes when they cross, and just put one drop of oil on there of chain lube. And in terms of cleaning inside here, what I like to use is and I learned this from one of a top mechanic friend of mine. If you're watching this video, you already know who you are. But this is sewing machine oil. I used to use bike chain oil and everything, which can tend to be a little bit thick, but this is like really super light oil. So this is really good to use. And what I like to do is basically pull this out. And you can pick this up at like a hardware store. They might have it like Home Depot or any other kind of Harbor Freight's kind of hardware store, your local hardware store. And just like super lightweight, it's almost like water, but it's a nice light oil. You want to just get a little bit of one drop or two in between the Paul's ratchet systems, and just go around it. And this is gonna make your system, your ratchet system when you're riding, like nice and loud too, but also keep it nice and oiled. The problem with using like chain lube with these pawls is that it can get stuck and the pawl won't be able to lift off of the ratchet system inside of your hub body. So I find that that's one of the issues sometimes. If you're riding and you skip a cassette to when you're riding, you might feel like a little jump. It could be your cassette engagement, you know, it might just be stuck. Maybe you have grease in there. Don't put grease inside of your pawls because it's gonna be hard for them to re-engage, you know, and lift up. And then let it sit. You can wipe off the excess. And you wanna do the same thing inside here. Just go inside, turn the wheel, get it nice and lubed on the actual engagement system inside your Freehub body. And again, I'm just lightly lubing it. And then after that, just wipe off the excess like so. You wanna wipe it all off and then simply pop this bad boy back inside. And then you wanna put that little spacer over the axle itself. Put the Freehub body back inside the cassette body, inside the hub, and then the end cap goes right at the end. And then that's basically it. Yeah, so that's basically how to provide maintenance to your cassette Freehub body on your wheel. Again, you want to make sure you're using a light oil. I like the sewing machine oil. It's super light. Been using that lately instead of chain lube, which can be a little bit on the thicker side. And do not put grease in there unless you want your system to be super quiet. But I find so far after doing a few rides with it that it definitely increases the volume of the cassette. And it just seems like a bit more clean and smooth. And I feel like it's like a better way to clean the whole entire system here. But again, this is how to clean a cassette Freehub body. Really simple, easy peasy. This is the Boyd Cycling 85 Road Hub. I really like this hub. It's super durable, nice and clean, easy to maintain. So yeah, and this is my Rim Brake Road wheel set here, 60mm deep dish carbon fiber wheel, Sapim spokes, and yeah, a solid cassette body. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about how to get your wheels dialed in, I'm gonna be doing some more videos like this. I hope this video has helped you. And you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.